So guys, the fstab is your operating system's file system table. In the old days, it was the primary way that system-mounted files were mounted automatically. Nowadays, however, you can plug in a USB drive of any kind and it'll just pop up in the Nautilus like it does in Windows and Mac OS. But once upon a time, you had to manually mount those disks to a specific folder using the mount command. This held true for DVDs, CDs, and even floppies, if you guys can remember those. The fstab is located at /etc/fstab, and I'm actually going to show you that file real quick. So this is still used. I use this frequently in the work I do for IBM. This is how we automatically mount disks. So when the system boots up, these disks will come up automatically with the system as opposed to having to type the mount command every time we want to mount all the files. Let me get my terminal pulled up here. I'm just going to do a cat/etc/fstab. And there you go. You don't see much in here. You see about 3 disks. This one, dev, mapper, CL, root. You see this one here, the UUID number. And we see dev, mapper, CL, swap. So this is my root file system. This is my swap. And this looks like this is my boot file system. Okay, so not much here in this file system tab. Be careful when editing the file system tab. If anything's off when your system comes up to boot, it's going to boot into emergency mode if something is off. So we want to be careful when editing that file. So at our next PowerPoint here, we have a device file as an interface file, as an interface for a device drive that appears in a file system as if it were an ordinary file. In Unix-like operating systems, these are usually files that are found under the dev directory and are also called device nodes. So for a more definitive but usually less easy answer, look in the kernel documentation. First, you need to determine whether device is a block device or a character device and its major and minor number.